just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you.
What's up, YouTube? This is Rebecca the Diva coming at you with another video. But before I get into this video, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. Please excuse my appearance. I just clocked out of work about 40 minutes ago, and yeah, exactly 40 minutes ago. And I just finished eating, and I'm about to go take a shower when I finish recording this video and editing it and getting it uploaded. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When you do, hit the post notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, if YouTube's not bugging and tripping and bugging, you'll get notified. Also, share. Sharing is caring. There are no secrets over here on this channel. We tell everything over here, and I do mean everything. And lastly, please like the video because you're going to like me. I'm a whole vibe. And everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Please like the video, share the video, and please make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel. Thank you. This is not a reaction video. I'm coming with the reaction video after I get out the shower and get myself comfortable, finish folding up my laundry, all that good stuff. Then I'm gonna do my reaction video on Jasmine. She's back to crying again over her woe is me ass. But this right here, as you can tell by the title, is basically how I feel that I was a free Airbnb host for 3 weeks. Yeah. So, remember, I don't know whether I mentioned, I know I mentioned it in a couple of my previous videos, that my so-called best friend, we met each other in New York City, and I had relocated to California. She had relocated a couple of years after I did, and you know, we've always kept in touch over the years. Now, I haven't physically seen her since 2008 when I was living in Arizona. I had just had my youngest child, Victoria. Victoria's like weeks old, probably. Weeks old, like fresh out the poom poom. And she and her late baby daddy, you know, because he's deceased now, he came to visit me. So that's the last time I seen her, but we always kept in touch on the phone. We have a love-hate relationship, you know. Whenever you put in your 25.5% worth on the no-good-ass niggas that she dated, she would get mad or upset. Whenever she put in her 25 cents worth of, you know, input on the no-good-ass niggas I've dated, there's always, you know, friction there. So we learned how to stay out of each other's hair when it comes to each other's mates. So she has 4 kids, 3 boys, 1 girl. All of her kids are grown except for one. Her youngest one is going to be, I think, 14 in a couple of days. So, anywho, she decided to relocate here to Charlotte because one of her older children had a job opportunity with his roommates or something. So he moved. So once her son moved, she was ready to move. She came down here in April. She rented an Airbnb for about $3 grand for the month, which was pretty steep. Stayed in that Airbnb for that month. Was putting in, I guess, applications for houses because that was her mindset. She came down here and she wanted to rent a house. Well, you gotta have a really great job, money saved, and all of that to rent a house. And she figured that out. And she came down here without a job, so she found a job. She's been on this job about 3 weeks, almost a month now, I would say. And when her Airbnb was up, which was on the 9th of May, she texted me, hey, my Airbnb is up. Basically, she didn't have a place to go to. And I've been telling her since before she had left California, you can crash at my place, keep your money in your pocket. She didn't want to do that. You know, because she's so badly hurt and scorned by previous boyfriends and other people that she's befriended throughout her journeys in life, that everybody's gonna do something wrong to her and her kids. Meanwhile, like I said, her kids are grown and they can speak for their fucking selves. Like the oldest one I think is gonna be 29 or 30. The next one I think is about gonna be 23 or 24. The next one is 19, and then like I said, the only minor child she has is gonna be 14. So she's so afraid that people are going to take advantage of her or do something to her that she's so scared to ask people for help. So she reached out to me. I was like, hey, like I told you before, my door is open. You know where I live. So they came, and like I said, I have a small apartment. I don't have a great big giant apartment. I only have 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. And I was not giving up my daughter's room, and I damn sure wasn't giving up my room. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done that in the past to people and was giving people's ass to kiss. And I have a big problem with trying to help everybody out of their situations, because I've been through a lot of situations in my life and didn't have nobody to fucking help me. So I feel so bad for people, and that's something that I gotta stop fucking doing, and it stops today. So they stayed here. She went to work, came home, and had the bright idea to apply to these apartments where I live at. After she was so dead set against renting an apartment, her last resort was to rent an apartment. So she was able to get in, got approved for the apartment, and was supposed to move in, I guess, this past Friday on the 31st. But unfortunately, the 2 apartments that I think they have available, the tenants are still in there. They probably have to go through the eviction process. Thus far, she's not going to be able to move into this complex until probably sometime in July. So with that being said, that was the only thing that was told to me. Nothing else was told to me. This was on Friday. Saturday, everything was all good in the neighborhood. Sunday comes, Sunday morning, everybody's up bright and early. And these are people who, well, she doesn't, she's up and out and do what she got to do, go to work, whatever, run her errands. The 2 adult children, 28, I believe, and 19, like the 19-year-old is still in high school. And then the adult child, the oldest one, is on disability and does not work, which I had been trying to tell her he could work being on disability. He can work 20 hours a week, and that'll help her out. And my whole thing is, a lot of where I come from, okay, I'm going to say that, a lot of blacks and Hispanics, and I'm going to target blacks and Hispanics because that's all I know of. They get their children on SSI when they're young, Jasmine, and instead of letting that child excel and grow up and get better and be a functioning adult, going on to college, going on and getting a career, being a successful adult, holding down a job, all they know how to do is wait for that SSI check on the first. And this is these people's situation, So, like I said, they were not bothering me. They were not in my way. When I offer to help somebody, I help them. Point blank, simple, period. I don't ask for anything extra. So I didn't want any payment from this young lady. I didn't want no money from her kids. I didn't want nothing. I just wanted her to get here, get settled, and start her new journey here in North Carolina. So Sunday morning I was woken up because there's bags and suitcases and stuff like that. So I'm thinking she's gonna possibly get her apartment sometime this week, in the new week, the first week of June. So I was like, maybe she's taking things that she don't need and putting them to the car. No, that was not the case. So when I finally did get up, it was after 8:30. My first thing that I do is I go make my coffee. Whether it's a work day or a weekend, I need my 1 cup of coffee for the day. So I go in the kitchen. She like getting ready to walk past me. So I say, good morning. She said, good morning, and just kept on doing what she was doing. So she was washing up the blankets and the pillows and stuff. So I didn't really think nothing of it, but I was like, no, all her stuff is, because she had a corner by the side of the futon that was packed with all of her stuff. Well, that stuff was going like 1 or 2 bags there. So she didn't say nothing, and like the whole energy in the room to me was just off. Like everybody was going out their way just to basically ignore me is how I fucking felt. Yeah, it could be me and my crazy psychotic ass, but no, I'm not dumb, I'm not stupid. I know when I'm being ignored. So I didn't say nothing. I basically had to just interject myself into their conversation, just trying to get a gist of what they were talking about, what was going on. Other than that, I went in my room. She went to the car, I guess, to do something. Came back. It was after maybe 12. Come 3 o'clock, 3:08 p.m. to be exact, on yesterday, Sunday. She comes to my room, hands me my key because I gave her my daughter's key. So that way she'll feel comfortable. She don't have to wait for somebody to open the door for her. If I decide to leave and go away for the weekend, they can come and go as they please, I was like, oh, you leaving? And she was like, yeah. I'm trying to say, oh, because you need your privacy. Like, bitch, I didn't ask for privacy. You know what I'm saying? If you was going to just come here just to lay your head for 3 weeks, you could have not came. Because I didn't need the interruption at all. You know what I'm trying to say? But you got them 2 disability checks, okay, on the 1st of the month. So now all of a sudden you can get an Airbnb or wherever the fuck she was staying until July comes. Oh, it's going to be July until I can get into place, so on and so forth. And I'm like, you should have known that anyways. You know what I'm saying? If you would have put in the application when you first got here in March, in April, because she got here in April, you would have been in a place. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like just pissed me the fuck off, because I let you stay in my house rent free. You've been using the internet. Everybody's been using, I'm for sure I haven't got my bill, but I'm sure my light bill is going to be atrocious. Okay. I'm just like, this is why I hate helping people the fuck out. Especially black motherfuckers, because they just the most unappreciative bastards in the world. And I know everywhere that I've ever laid my head, any person that I've ever asked to help me out, I was always grateful and appreciative. And I just felt just dogged the fuck out and used. Helped her with her personal bills. Was like, nah, don't worry about it. When you get yourself straight, look out for a sister. You know what I'm saying? Now I could be a fucking bitch and say, yo, I'm gonna need my money, run me my money, get your shit out my house. I can be all of that. But it's like, I'm not a petty ass bitch like that. I'm gonna look at it as whatever I gave to her, she can keep it. Because God will bless me 25,000 times over. Because I see the condition that she's in and her kids are in. And they need the money more than what I ever will need it. And I'm just being 100 about it. Because like I said, the worst thing a motherfucker can do is take my fucking kindness for weakness. Because I'm not that bitch. And whoever fuck with me, know I'm not that bitch. And I'm not upset that she left. It's how she did it. You wait till it's time for you to check in. Everybody know 3, 4 o'clock is check-in time. You wait till it's time for you to check in to come give me my key. And I told him to hold on to it because, number one, your shit is still in my house, and I'm not one of them petty ass people. I'm not going to give you access to my house and then won't snatch it back. Because we supposed to be friends. We supposed to be like sisters. So that's that on that. That's how I felt like I felt like the free Airbnb host, for 3 weeks. But like my daughter was telling me, she was like, Mom, she's not the same person that she was back when you first met her in New York. She drastically changed. And I thought about that, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right about that. She is definitely a changed person. She doesn't trust people. And when you get to the point in your life where you think everybody's the op, everybody's the enemy, everybody's against you, you definitely need to take a step back and get some help for yourself. Because not everybody's the op, not everybody's out to get you. Some people are actually here put on this earth as angels, walking, living angels to help people out. And you knock your blessings down by throwing shade and shunning people. I feel that I didn't deserve that type of treatment. Like I said, be woman enough. They'd be like, yo, because you could have had this discussion with me. Because like my daughter said, she just didn't wake up Sunday morning and got an Airbnb. She thought that shit the fuck out. So the moment you booked your Airbnb or you was thinking about booking your Airbnb, you could have just came to me like, hey, my kids are uncomfortable, because that's what it all boils down to. The kids, they were sleeping on the floor. She had the futon. They were tired, and I can understand that. But it wasn't something that was going to be forever. Sometimes, especially when you relocate and you a broke ass motherfucker, you got to crawl before you can walk. I was blessed enough that I came here to Charlotte with about $4,000 in my pocket, and when I noticed I was at about maybe $2,000, I was like, okay, it's time for me to get some help, and I reached out to a shelter. I've been in plenty of shelters on and off in my life since I was in my 20s. And I have no shame about that, because other motherfuckers take advantage of the system and get the help that they need, and I'm going to do the same motherfucking thing. That's why the fuck is there. I'm not going to be on the streets with my kids. I'm not going to sleep in my car with my kids. So she should have took her ass to a fucking shelter. The Salvation Army has a family shelter where her and her kids could all stay together. Don't inconvenience somebody else and then show unappreciativeness and like, here, bam, boom, thanks, but no thanks, I'm gone. A simple conversation could have been had. And don't just take me by surprise. Everybody just walking around basically pretending like they don't see me and shit in my house. And it's like, what hurt me the worst is the kids didn't fucking say goodbye to me. They just took their shit at 3 o'clock and tramped on out the door. Even took the TV that I bought for them. Okay? And I was like, take it. I bought it for y'all. I don't want a little small ass rinky-dink 32-inch TV in my fucking living room. When I get ready to put a TV in my living room, it's going to be a 70-inch or better. I have a projector. If I really want to watch movies on a big screen in my living room, I have a projector in there that I don't even use. I paid $70 for it. I was going to send it back to Amazon, but it was too late, so I'm just still in the box in there. So I just had to vent and have my side heard, because like I say, I hate helping people out and then getting the brunt of it. Because I could have not offered my house. I could have said, ooh, girl, I can't help you. But I didn't want to do that. I try to stay, I try to stay Christ-like as much as I possibly can. And for her to just pick up and just leave like that, like I said, one conversation could have been had. My kids are uncomfortable. I'm finna go get an Airbnb since I got my money the first of the month. I am working. I'll be okay. And I was like, alright, cool. Because I was trying to save her pockets. Like I said, I got a good job and I make good money every 2 weeks. I have my housing situation secured. So it is what it is. That's all I had to say about this video. I mean, I don't know. And I don't care at this point. I really hate to say that I hate to help people, but it's winding down to a grade that I don't really want to fuck with nobody, especially females. I'll be in a room full of 15 niggas in the cypher before I fuck with bitches. And I stand by that shit. I don't fuck with bitches, because they fugazi like a motherfucker, yo. I can't do that. I just can't. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Stay out of my life. Stay away from me. Don't text me. Don't call. Leave me be. And that goes not only to her, all the females. Like, I don't do bitches. Like, you can call me all kind of hoes that you want to call me, because I hang with nothing but dudes. It is what it is when it comes to that. But leave a comment down below if you want to. Like I said, I'm going to rewind Jasmine's live stream that she did, where she's crying the blues again about living in the expensive house and the baby daddies are getting on her nerves and this, that, and the third. So I'm going to rewind it to the beginning, because I came like in the middle of it while she was crying. Then I had to keep stopping and starting because I was working and the phone kept ringing. Like, today was a nightmare bitch ass day today. Like, totally. I'm glad it's over with. But like I said, I'm getting ready to take a shower and edit this video, and then I'm going to record the video for Jasmine. Like I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the beginning of her live if she still has it up. The part where I left off is where she was trying to find basketball shorts so she can go play basketball at the gym. It is what it is. But until next time, guys. Bye.